What is going on, guys? Welcome to As Told by Dice, the long winter. We are back with another episode. We missed last week due to some traveling stuff, but we're back. How's everybody doing?
Good.
Enno is here. He's just getting water, I think he said.
He's invisible. He's lost in the snow.
Water's good.
Yeah.
Especially if it's been filtered through coffee. That's always great.
It's really good that way.
If you were a
Tea?
cat-shaped Pokemon, you would hate water, especially wet water.
Luckily, I am not a cat-shaped Pokemon. Does that include?
That's a reference to the old school, to the really old, Generation 1 cartoon, because they had Meowth had a Boston accent. He was like, I hate water, especially wet water.
And then that spawned the "is water wet" debate, and
it was all because
bad.
of Meowth. Now we know we hate Pokemon as a society.
Dude, no, everyone loves Pokemon. It's crazy.
Yeah,
not that it's bad, but I'm just saying it's wild. How I would have never.
Did you know that Generation 9 comes out in November?
9, dude. That's crazy. I would have never thought that we would be. I don't know, that Pokemon would still be around, I guess.
I didn't know
as popular as it is.
I figured
we're live,
if Pokemon was still
we're
around,
live,
I didn't think it would be what it is. There it was.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. It's like if it was around, I thought it would just be whatever. But
it's so hard to believe that every time a new generation comes out, they're like, here's at minimum anywhere from 30 to 50 new Pokemon. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
I used to be really happy when I had 150. I was just like, I got them all.
151 actually.
Yeah,
you
you too, yeah.
Mew.
You had the Pokemon wrap down?
Yeah, man. I was just like, I got them all. There's no point in
now we have the Markiplier Smasher Pass, and the world is just in a horrible place.
Oh gosh, that thing that exists,
bro. Markiplier. I don't know if someone edited a Smasher Pass or what, because I don't watch a lot of Markiplier anymore.
Sure.
But all I know is there's a video out there, and you just watch Markiplier with the most serious face, smash, pass.
That sounds like Markiplier.
But my favorite, I can't remember which one it was, but there was one Pokemon that you're just a regular person, and you would never ever even think about any of this. You would see this and be like, what the fuck is wrong with you? But Markiplier goes, smash. But why?
Yeah, dude. I remember watching some of his stuff before, most of his horror gaming stuff. But
the horror games are good.
Well, what's everybody else been up to? What?
Tiny Tina's Wonderland.
I feel like it's been 2 weeks, right?
That's it.
It's kind of been
I guess
2 weeks.
I've seen each of you
I saw 2 of you yesterday.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, and I saw on Friday. So.
Oh, I also started playing Fortnite.
Which, by the way, I totally. Me and my buddy just totally mopped Enno and game night last Friday, so just stayed at the losers table.
We're 1-1.
Huh?
It's
1-1. You're 1-1.
We were 1-1.
There's been 3 weeks.
One of you sucks at counting.
No, yesterday. You're talking about yesterday. You swept us because yesterday was the first time you had teams. I mean Friday, not yesterday. Excuse me.
That's fair. That's a fair point.
We're 1-1.
Yeah.
Yeah. He didn't sweep us because he's making it up.
No, but I'm saying me and my buddy went 5-0, or what was it, 4-1? We stayed at the King's table all night.
That is true.
Now, what game were you playing?
Sequence. Heated games of Sequence.
What the fuck is Sequence?
It's a really it's an older game. It's you have there's a board and it has all of the cards on it, hearts, spades, clubs, all that shit. And when you play a card, you put a chip on the matching card, and you try and build a sequence of 5 with a partner, but you're not allowed to talk to one another, all while you're trying to block them, the other team. No, it's a board
bingo,
game. I'll have
bro.
to show you.
I was gonna say,
I'm doing a bad job of explaining.
I was in the Navy. I learned how to play spades.
Spades.
Yeah, it's not spades.
Spades is that's a rough environment.
Just think bingo. Essentially, you try to connect the 5 diagonally forward.
Okay, I got you.
Yeah.
That's pretty much.
I got you.
It's pretty cool.
But it's a
fun.
huge board. It was fun. Yeah. Well, are you guys ready to play?
Yeah, I played
Oh,
Dungeons
yeah?
and Dragons. I don't know about these other games you guys are talking about.
I played close enough. I played Bunkers and Badasses.
Not a true
Tiny
gamer. We don't play
Tina's
other board games.
Wonderland.
Yeah.
All I can say.
Just out here roasting Mondo now. That's just
Game is so good.
Offices and Bosses. I like to play Offices and Bosses.
I'm loving that mug, by the way, Mondo.
Thank you. That's my
It's
KO
on-
mug. That's my KO mug. That's KO. That's her mug.
I saw it for half a
Oh, is
second.
it?
I
Mhm.
couldn't tell what it was. All I saw was Anime Girl. I was like, hell yeah.
Yeah, no, I got it just today. I was very stoked. I was like, oh, my KO mug came, and so I'm gonna drink out of it.
nice.
Yeah. Because I collect coffee mugs like I'm going out of business. D&D.
D&D. Here we go. All right, here's the recap. Previously on As Told by Dice, The Long Winter. Our group of adventurers came into combat with a hulking half-ogre who was camped at the end of the tunnel. A woman who you later found out was named Mara Aklar was strung up in the tree. Revan let loose an arrow before the half-ogre took a swing with his great axe down onto the left shoulder of Kinna, flaying a large piece of skin. She retaliates by spearing out with her glaive, slicing the right side of the beast's neck. But her victory is short-lived as the ogre lashes out again, this time knocking Kinna unconscious. Mateo slides under the half-ogre's leg, swiping out with his daggers as he glides through the snow. However, neither find their target as the beast jumps over the blades. Now facing Mateo, the ogre advances, but not before Kinna regains consciousness, gets to her feet, and pierces through the back of the half-ogre's neck to its throat, spilling blood all over Mateo. After combat, our group not so gracefully cut down the half-ogre's hostage. Our party learns of Mara and how she has been traveling in search for a lost Aminator temple, but she came across a few members of the Church of Sirik, the god of lies. And she and her elven companion traveled north to pursue these charlatans. During their search, however, they were waylaid by the orcs. Her companion shot down by arrows. After communicating for a short time, the two groups went their separate ways. Our group setting off for Bryn Shander, Mara staying at the ogre camp for at least the night. Once back in Bryn Shander, our group speaks with Devesa Shane, Grady, and the town sheriff, Markham Southwell. About the orcs. The three decided to talk amongst themselves about a future plan of attack or defense after Kinna turned over a map of Bryn Shander with orcish scribbles. Speaker Shane offered to pay for a 10-day at the Northlook in hopes the three of them would stay in town long enough for her and her constituents to come up with a plan. Our group, other than Revan, went to the Northlook and stayed there for the rest of the night. Revan went to the House of the Morning Lord, a shrine of Aminator run by a retired adventurer, Mishan. She identified the potion that Revan inquired about as a potion of growth, which he paid 2 CP for this information. Our party talked and discussed philosophical topics and eventually went to bed for the rest of the night. We're waking up on the morning of the 23rd of Kythorn. Castle.
I was thinking about that the other day. I just want to point this out. She didn't even actually identify it. She just said, I remember seeing something like this. And I'm like, oh, okay. I just paid you 2 copper for your memory.
Yeah.
Fuck
well,
you.
If you look in the in your journal, you should see it under magic items.
Yes, I do see it.
So you'll see what it can do and all that kind of stuff. All right. Revan. You drift off into deep sleep, your vision completely obscured by the blackness of night. Time, responsibilities, stress, etc. have ceased to matter. For a moment, you're in pure bliss until your body is spit out of the darkness and into a memory. Your mother stands by the front door of your family house. She's peering out the front window. A long sword, already coated in blood from the goblin she beheaded, is gripped tightly in her hand. The sound of boots come from behind you. When your father comes into view, he's wearing the same leather armor you currently don. The biggest difference is he's wearing a blue sapphire necklace, one you haven't seen since that morning. Did you like the name that I gave your dad, or did you want to change it?
Did you give them names? I don't.
Well, then I'm picking it now.
Well, you said, did you like the name I gave your dad? Haven't given him a name yet, but
His
did you
name's
like it?
Captain.
No, I text you.
I didn't get a text about his name.
Well, you'll get one now. I guess it's there. It's right above.
Oh, there it is. Okay, I see it.
Do you like it?
I saw the mom. I didn't see that. Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
It's like I saw
Duran.
the mom. I never saw the dad.
Duran, we need to go. I can hear the fighting already, your mother says. And he responds, understood. Your father kneels before you, placing him as close to eye level with you as possible. Revan, your mother and I have to go. Orcs and their kin have come to take our home, and we must defend it. From this point on, you're the man of the house. Take up the short sword on the table and use your bow to defend your family. We love you, son. He kisses you on the forehead before leaving through the front door. We love you, son, your mom tells you. We'll be back soon. Keep your siblings safe. She kisses you as well before leaving through the door, out into the snow and the carnage of battle. This was the last time you saw either of your parents alive. Mateo, please roll a perception check.
Said Mateo, okay?
That I did.
Yeah.
Okay. I like how Enno immediately looked confused. Like, what?
All right. The stench of the monster hits you first as it invades your nostrils. You wake up to a goblin climbing into your bed, blade in hand. Before you can react, you hear the door open. The last bit of light from the dying fire illuminates the silhouette of another goblin. The goblin on top of you drops a cork on your forehead and begins to pull his head back, preparing to shoot the liquid as quickly as possible down his throat. What do you do?
Okay, so give me a better picture. I'm on my back, and it's
Sleeping
on top of
in
me.
bed. Yeah.
And I know he's near me, right on top of me.
Yeah.
And I'm witnessing this. Okay.
You guys should be on the map. Can you guys see? Kinna might be the only one who can't see.
Yeah, Kinna can currently not see.
Can you see your token at least?
Let's hit some zoom action here. Yes, I can see my token. There I am.
I can't see shit.
Hi,
Do I need to drop my token in?
No. Your token's in here.
Oh, okay. Whoa, I was far left to the stream. Might be. All right.
Okay, you can see.
Okay,
now?
so Mateo is a paranoid motherfucker, so he has a blade underneath his pillow, of course.
Okay.
So
you're gonna try and swipe out?
Yeah, I just need to know the position I'm in so I can picture this a little bit more. I know I'm on my back right now, but where is this little goblin? Is he like near me, to the side of me? Is he legitimately on top of me?
He'd be like straddling your waist.
Jeez. Okay.
Yep.
I'm gonna try to grab his neck and just like grab the dagger and just like stab him. Through the eye.
Go ahead and let's roll initiative.
Okay, shit. Okay.
And Mondo, the only reason why you can't see right now is I believe you don't have dark vision. Is that correct?
I probably do not have dark vision. I don't see any reason why I would have it.
Yeah. So that's why you can't see.
Right? 90% sure.
Like it's day, right?
Wait.
You could see. I mean, you're coming out of like a groggy sleep or whatnot, but you can see.
So
okay.
Should I also roll to see how awake I was
gonna say, did he roll initiative without clicking his token, or am I just crazy and there's nothing on the token?
Okay, it might be. I'm a noob.
It's okay. Oh, here we go. It finally spawned that. There we go.
So I had the surprise in this, man. So I still go first.
Give me a second.
Drink the potion and walk out like sup, little dude.
Okay.
Just talk about it.
So, let's see. This one takes a step out and closes the door. That's what you saw. As you're reaching out to stab him, go ahead and roll for an attack. I'll let you go first since it's a little bit of a surprise. Oh, sorry, I was whispering their rolls. They rolled a 10 and a 22. You guys can see it in the turn order, yeah? The goblins?
Yes.
Okay.
I just have a bad time, you know.
He's having a bad time. Yeah, that does miss, and it will go to his turn. The potion will be shot down his throat, and he grows in size, sitting on you. Yeah.
Don't steal my joke and make it canon for the enemy, you bastard.
And essentially sitting on top of you. That's his action. It'll go to the next one.
Right now, I'm gonna pour. Now I'm gonna have to get to Mateo and pour my potion.
And that will be in like normal
so it
order.
Evens out.
How much does that thing weigh?
That is a good question.
Hold on.
I mean, even at double the size, it's a medium to large creature, but goblins don't weigh too much. So
they're tiny. Aren't they? Like 50 pounds.
I would guess it's probably like 150 pounds would be the heaviest.
Okay, so 300 pounds is pretty big. It's still pretty big.
No, I'm saying like right now.
No,
He's
like
about
right
150
now.
pounds, doubled.
Because
in
he'd be
size.
like 70.
Shit is tiny.
He'd be like 70, 80 pounds.
Oh.
Now he's like the size of like a regular person.
Well, he is going to try and stab you.
Fantastic. It's gonna.
Oh my
fucking...
gosh, I whispered that. Sorry. Can I make this public? I'll just try and I'll just do it again.
So I'm 100% sure that my roll should
Assuming
have been
8
on
won't
there.
miss
I
you.
still don't see any of us on the turn. we're
Oh
doing.
no, you guys haven't rolled yet.
I did.
You haven't heard it. No, I'm
Oh.
saying like you haven't. Yeah, I'll use your roll that you use and
okay.
put you on there when you're ready. Yeah.
Okay.
So that goblin goes. It is your turn. Here, let me start some music for you guys too.
Whose turn?
Your turn.
My turn.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so where did he try to stab me? In my gut, my head?
Yeah,
Like,
I
what
just
did
try.
he
He has like a I just try to like swipe down with a like a scimitar blade onto your chest.
Oh shit! Okay, somehow we missed that shit. Okay,
Yeah, he missed it.
so I dodge it.
Don't
I'm
know
just
how
gonna like try to swipe. It's gonna be a bunch of misses. Watch. I try like twist and try to like I lean forward. I'm trying to picture like 150-pound like goblins. This thing's tiny as hell. But like anyways, I try to thrust the blade because I'm still holding it downwards, and I just try to like slice it across his neck.
Okay.
Thank God.
Yeah, that will hit it for sure.
It's piercing, so I try to stab him more like anything. Pierce him. And then can I use a bonus action to move away, or I need to be a full action to get him off of me? Correct.
Yeah, because you'd be technically like restrained.
Okay.
He's sitting on you. Yeah, and, like you're prone.
Well, I end my turn with that, I guess.
Okay. Go ahead, Revan and Kinna. Go ahead and roll perception for me. See if you guys hear any of this.
I hope you guys don't hear any of this.
Absolutely.
0. Whoa, that's fat.
That would
Kinna,
be
you
a
definitely
20.
hear it.
Yeah.
And Revan, I think you hear it as well. I don't think that they're necessarily, I mean, definitely Mateo and this goblin tussling aren't being quiet as scimitars are being slashed up against wood walls, and there's, I have to imagine, sounds of physical violence. So yeah, go ahead and, Kinna, go ahead and roll your initiative, since we're at the top of the order here. And then Revan, I'll add you at 10. Nice roll.
Thank
All
you.
right. This goblin goes. You guys don't see what happens, I guess. Bummer for you.
I don't even know where the door to this room is. I'm so confused.
Oh, can you not see it? It's right here, right straight ahead.
Oh,
Yeah.
it just looks like a
You're
box.
just locked in.
It's just a box. Help!
Oh yeah, you can't barely see the door. But yeah, it's right there. This goblin does his turn. Kinna, is your turn.
All right. So, question. I mean, is it pitch black?
I think that there is enough moonlight in the room for you to see a little bit. Here, let me give you.
Yeah, because I mean, like
dim
I,
light.
it's like I literally can just run into walls. I think at the moment.
Yeah. Here, let me. So that should give you some.
Okay.
Kinna runs through the room.
all right.
Literally.
Can I ask where the door is?
Yeah, it's right here.
Okay, yeah.
Straight ahead.
I'm guessing I would know. Okay, so I'm gonna
Yeah.
run to the door,
Okay.
and I would like to swing it open. How many? What was my?
Oh, that's funny.
Like 15 feet. Okay. Do I know where Mateo's room is? Do I know where the sound's coming
Yeah,
from? Not necessarily. I don't
definitely.
know that it's.
Over
Yeah.
here.
Let me zoom out a little. My bad.
And there's a goblin. So as you come out, the fireplace that you guys had low like embers in, they're no longer glowing like the red, orange, yellowish colors. Now they're growing like this maleficent kind of emerald green color.
Okay. I'm gonna make my way that way.
Mm-hmm.
What do I got left? 5, 10, 15. I can see that goblin.
Yep.
And he's
Just
doing
over the
what now?
couch. You don't. He was facing the fireplace, and he's still facing the fireplace.
Okay.
Mhm.
He's not currently doing anything hostile?
No.
All right, I'm going to use...
He's in your room at night.
Right.
Is that considered hostile? I would consider it, but
Yeah, well, I mean, if he's not, like, currently attacking somebody.
No.
So where was the noise coming from that
Over
startled
here.
me?
Yep.
All right, I gotta zoom.
Did
out
you
a
see
little
that
more.
ping?
No,
Sorry,
I did
over
not
here.
see the ping.
I don't think I saw it either.
Are you on the
Oh,
main layer?
I'm on the wrong layer. Totally
Yeah.
possible that I'm on the wrong layer.
Oh,
there. Is that? Can you see that now?
I did see that. Yeah.
Okay. It's in over here in this guy.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to dash.
Yep.
And I'm going to say, "Hey, you!" And
He like jumps in fear and he's like, ah!
there's definitely like fighting sounds coming from here, right?
Yep.
All right, and I'm also going to I don't like the fact that someone's fighting with one of my friends, and I don't like a lot of what's going on here. So I am going to rage.
Nice.
And then that'll be the end of my turn. I use my action to dash this far. So, but I'm in a rage, so I'm set for next turn.
Gotcha. Cool. Revan, it is your turn.
I'll go to my door. Yank.
I'm just gonna do that so I know.
Okay. Do I see all that green shit?
Yeah, oh yeah, it's the illuminating, like the fire is illuminating that color.
So I
For
see
sure.
that guy.
And you definitely see him too. Yeah.
Cool. I'm gonna shoot him.
Shoot him.
Like run out, grab my bow.
Yeah.
You don't belong here, and skadoosh.
Ooh, yeah, that hits.
Is that just 26 hit? Yeah.
Jeez.
For 10.
Yeah, you kill him. What does that look like?
Yeah, so I just got out of the dream of my mother having just killed a goblin, and the whole franticness in my mind, and so I run out and I just see a goblin, and I feel like I'm just going through a night terror, so just reflexively pull and aim for the kill.
Nice. All right. This goblin is going to take an attack on you, Mateo.
Okay. Miss.
Miss. All right.
I'm pissed.
Miss. You miss.
It is. Let's see. It's going to jump off of you using his nimble escape. And he's gonna run straight out into the room, and you guys see this like the biggest goblin
Ugh.
you've ever seen. Like, I would say maybe like 7 feet tall, but just super long and lanky and weird. Just run out of that room. And Mateo, it's your turn.
Okay, so I guess that disengage doesn't allow me to have that
Exactly.
attack on him. And how far did he move? 30 feet?
Yeah.
I'd try to chase after him. Do I also have to get off of bed? Does that count as 5 feet? Can't remember.
5. You can move 30 feet. What was your
Okay.
question?
Yeah. Can I make it out here? I can't. It's kinda
Oh yeah.
weird.
Yep. Right there.
All right. Like, where do you think you're going? And I'm gonna try to tackle him. I'm gonna tackle this goblin. I'm pissed.
Okay. So go ahead and roll. Are you trying to tackle him down to the ground?
Yeah, dude.
Or-
I pounced
okay.
on that motherfucker.
Okay. Go ahead and roll a strength.
Oh shoot. Okay. I didn't think this through. Of course. This is
you
like my
run
third nap.
Just hauling as fast as you can, like bare feet on the wood. You go jump, leap to tackle him, and just hit a brick wall. I'll say you land prone where you're standing right here.
He's a brick wall. I mean, that's even more embarrassing than actually just completely
This
whiffing.
guy's dead. But through the fireplace walks out this creature here. I don't know. Can you guys see him?
No, the thing is tiny as hell, dude.
He's kind of green.
Yeah, it's kind of tough to see.
He's pretty green.
Remove that. Is that easier to see? I can also turn this off now that I've
that a dog?
made the effect. Yeah, so this
I can't see him at all.
He's gonna pop up there.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Shit, that thing is ugly.
Here. You should be able to see, yeah? Or no?
Yeah, I see now. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm
okay,
good
okay.
now. Yep.
I'll read it to you. Yeah. What did I have him look like? He just he's all black and he's got these gnashing teeth, and his eyes are white, similar to like a great white's eyes when they roll over, like white, to defend themselves. And around its like hindquarters and tail, there's like this wispy, inky clouds that are kind of like coming off of him. Yeah. And let me roll initiative for him. That's for the cube. Hilarious. Wrong thing selected. That's so funny. And I rolled a 5. All right, Mateo. Or Kinna, it is your turn to go first. You see this thing kind of lumber out.
All right. So yeah. So I am raging, and so I've got that that smile, and my hands tighten on my glaive, and I'm gonna step over here, and I'm just gonna be like doggy, and I'm gonna try and get it with my glaive.
Yeah. You can reach out that far.
Doggy.
With a 20.
Ooh, yeah, 20's gonna hit for sure.
Dope. I'm raging, so let me make sure my rage damage is applied. So a total of 12. Lashing.
When you cut out, you can see your glaive cut the top shoulder of the dog. But as you pull back and you see the wound, parts of the fur kind of retract into it and heal it. Doesn't do as much damage as what you thought it might.
Bad doggy. I would like to use a little more of my movement before I end my turn. I want to get up here between the dog and Mateo. I mean, the big goblin's still a concern, but yeah, and then I'll end my turn there.
Okay. This goblin is going to try and stab down at Mateo, and it's going to have an advantage because Mateo is prone now. 22.
I should have picked you
6
up.
damage to you. 9 total damage because it is taller, bigger, so it gets that effect. But it is going to stay there. Revan, it is your turn.
So I see big dude and doggy, right? I'll shoot a big boy.
The big guy's probably the one that you can see best for sure.
Why not? 18.
Yep, that will hit him.
Why do you look so disappointed every time I hit? Again, that's a 6.
No, I'm mad that I got hit by 9.
This one, you kill him.
Nice.
Slumps down, lands on top of Mateo. Just kidding.
Hit him straight.
That would have been great. I mean, they can land
straight
on
in the ass. I probably got him like in the back of the head, or the front of the head, depending on which way.
Side, depending, somewhere around there.
There's more blood fall on my face.
Yeah, probably.
Fantastic.
You're just always bloody, man. Mateo, it is your turn.
Bathe
in blood, man.
And as it dies, it actually like shrinks in size.
Ooh.
Next to me, above me, on top of me.
Now next to you was like maybe its leg was on top of you, or parts of his body were on top of you, and then as it shrunk.
So I wiped the blood off my face. My ego's a little bruised. It takes the whole action for me to be not prone, right?
No, you can just stand up. It uses half your movement, so you would only have 15 feet of movement when you get up.
So I spring back up, and I'm gonna fucking. It's not just a little dog, right? I'm just gonna fucking go at it as well and just try to poke it, pierce it with my little dagger.
Okay. Go ahead and move up to it where you want to stand.
Oh. Yeah. Full sprint, running at it, trying to stab it.
Okay.
no, I guess I whiffed.
Yeah.
On top of the goblin.
All right, it is going to bite out at you. Let's see. It's actually going to bite out at Kinna because she struck it.
Yeah.
She's going to try and retaliate. The dog doesn't really take much mind to the dagger that doesn't catch flesh.
That will hit.
9 piercing, and can you make a DC 13 strength saving throw?
So if it's just regular damage, I'm going to take half of that.
Yep, it is.
Okay, dope. And a strength saving throw, you say?
Mm-hmm. Please, DC 13 or be knocked prone.
I'm like, I should be good at these. The dog
should be.
And the dog is whining down there, and oh no!
Ooh, he bites you down on your leg, and just starts to pull at it until you lose your footing, and you are knocked prone.
Okay, that's fine.
Totally fine.
Everything's fine, guys.
It's like right there on the corner.
Revan's in the corner with a bow. Nothing could possibly
I have to
happen.
move you so I can see some of these things.
Yeah, no worries. I get knocked prone and I go sliding across the floor.
I gave you back pain. There you are. And it's just, it's biting down on you, gnashing. And it is your turn.
Okay.
It did a lot of damage.
So it's
You
not.
obviously can stand up.
Yeah, it's not keeping me down, right?
No, just not.
Okay, yeah. So I'm going to get up. Hopefully by planting my glaive in its head to help lift me to for a little flavor there. Glaive this bastard. Does a 15 hit?
Let me check here. It does, good sir.
Bad dog. 8.
All right. Maybe it doesn't give you as much leverage as you hoped for, but you do stand up. You no longer have back pain.
Okay, good.
And did you want to do anything else?
I don't think there's anything else I can do at the moment except for call him a bad dog.
It just growls at you. Revan, it is your turn.
I'm gonna shoot the pupper.
Okay.
Yupper pupper.
Yupper pupper. Oh, 12.
12 hits.
It's 9.
Nice.
I feel like Bacon's slightly frustrated with how well Revan does in general.
Cuts through the smoky, inky clouds that are coming off of its backside and sinks into the back hip. As it does, the arrow diminishes into dust and starts to form into that cloud of inky mist. And it looks at you for a moment, growls, but looks back onto Kinna, its target at the moment. Mateo, it is your turn.
Oh,
Unless Revan, you want to move? You can
I fucked up. Wait. I need to... It's not a bonus action, is it?
Which, to do what?
Hunter's Mark?
It is, I believe.
It's a bonus... Oh, well. Hunter's Mark.
You can throw it on him now, yeah.
Yeah,
so
Hunter's
you can use
Mark
it next
him.
turn.
Yep, and end my turn.
Cool. Let me make sure, but yeah, it's bonus action.
Man, we all gotta start someplace.
Bro, after all those episodes of me bodying things without magic, I forgot that I had it.
Did you want to move?
No,
I'm good.
I'm good.
Mateo, it is your turn.
Hunter's Mark is like between 1 to 4 damage, right?
6. 1 to 6, yeah.
Sheesh.
I get a 1d6 next time I hit.
Imagine you now with Hunter's Mark. Okay,
I know, Mitch is pissed.
I'm gonna try to... How big is this dog?
It's a medium-sized creature, so I don't know, like lab-sized, maybe slightly bigger.
I'm trying to body this thing. I'm gonna jump right on top of it, and I'm just gonna try to like stabbing it from the bottom of the neck while I'm trying to straddle with this and thing.
Okay, so I'll let you do your action to try to like wrestle it down to the ground, and I would let you do a bonus action to try and stab it if you wrestle it down to the ground.
I mean, I guess I let's do that. Yeah. So strength.
That's what you'd like to do, right?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, let's do that. That sounds fun.
So strength first, yeah.
Okay, please.
I don't even know what to do. Like just you try and grab it, and it just swipes out with its paw and scratches you, and like you're like, oh, oh. It's
the end, dude. Okay, great stuff, Mateo. All right, I end my turn with that shit.
All right, it is going to try and let's see. bite out again at Kinna here.
Okay.
I'm like not a threat to this thing.
Yeah.
That will hit.
10 damage.
Ooh.
So 5, obviously.
Yep.
But another strength saving throw for me.
Yeah. Hopefully this one will be better than the last. Yeah.
Oh yeah, you make
14.
it. So tries to knock you down the exact same way before, grabbing at your ankle. It does some of the damage, but you get your leg out of its grip, and it is your turn.
I don't mind that you keep biting me, but I'll have you know that my friend is very dangerous as well. You shouldn't ignore him.
Oh no!
And I'm going to give you a chance to prove it.
Hi.
Yeah.
I'm over here.
Womp womp.
Dodges out of your dodges out of your
Yeah.
your attack.
My
roll, so-
friend is very
I imagine this
dangerous.
is like an average size hotel room, right? Like this is average size like suite we're in.
No, that's probably pretty nice.
But I mean, like what I mean is like it doesn't have like vaulted ceilings, right?
No.
Yeah, so
it
it's
does
like
not
I
have
go to
vaulted
like
ceilings.
bring my glaive down and like catch it in the ceiling.
Get
Fuck.
stuck, yeah.
Shit.
That makes sense to me.
Son of a bitch.
Anything else you want to do? Oh, and by the way, I will say this too. You have reckless because you're level 2 now, so
Yeah.
I don't want you to forget about that, just in case.
Yeah, no, I've got it open, but I'm
Okay.
not quite ready to go reckless yet.
I know we just leveled up right at the end of last session, and then
Yeah.
it was 2 weeks, so I wanted you to make sure you knew. But Revan, it is your turn. Okay. Yep.
I'm just reading this real quick. I'm sorry.
Yeah. No. Go ahead.
You can do a 1d6. And then it helps me with tracking. Okay. I was just double checking and making sure it doesn't give me a bonus to actually hitting it either.
No. Yeah. No. Just the bonus damage.
Yeah, so I'm going to shoot it
Okay.
for 20.
Yep. You hit him.
And do I have to...
There should be a thing on your sheet.
My
Is
other
it?
friend is also dangerous.
I'm just going to fucking
Oh
roll
no, you don't.
a
Okay.
d6.
Yeah, roll it. I can add it to your sheet here in just a second for you. Okay.
So 9
9
again.
All right. So, same deal as it sinks into wherever it finds purchase. The arrow instantly disintegrates and forms into that black mist. Did you want to move?
No.
Yep. Cool.
He hasn't moved towards me. I don't got to move. I'm fine.
Mateo, what would you like to do?
Yeah.
Did I end up prone or am I standing still? After
No,
that
you're
attempt?
standing. Yeah, you're
Okay.
standing. Yeah.
I didn't know, chat. Good. I don't know, man. All got this goddamn damage. I'm gonna try. I'm pissed. I'm gonna kick it. I'm gonna just like, you know how you
You're not supposed to kick a dog.
exactly. You're not supposed to kick a dog, but this
We're
is a
not
dog.
talking
I'm pissed.
about
I'm gonna kick the dog. I whiffed. I'm half asleep. Something. The goddamn goblin woke up and straddled me. It was
Okay.
weird. So
Okay.
I'm pissed. So I'm gonna a football kick,
Okay.
field goal, kind of shenanigans. So I'm gonna wind my kick, my leg all the way back, and I'm just gonna swing it. What is it? What should I roll?
I'll give you a dex here for you, just straight dex.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
Nice. Okay. I mean, usually an unarmed attack would just be 1
D4.
plus your strength.
Oh, okay.
But that would be a negative for you, right?
No, it'd be
the minute-
0.
Yeah. So I'll let you do it. Roll a d4.
Oh. I would have known. Like it. Wait.
I think it's fun though. Reward some fun stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Hey,
So and then what is your dex modifier?
3.
3.
All right, I'll let you have that then.
It's right there. Do you
Oh,
see
yeah,
it
yeah.
under
Sorry,
dexterity?
I wasn't looking.
I'm proud of you.
Yeah, you kick it like right in its belly, and it does give kind of like a little yelp, but that's the most you've heard of it being in pain.
Okay. And I whisper under my breath, I'd say, bitch.
After that, it's gonna turn its focus now.
Oh, for the bitch remark, make the bitch go after me.
All right, it's gonna go after Kinna.
Okay.
Bye bye, Ken.
19.
That hits.
Another 12.
I'll take another 6.
6. Yeah.
Hey, live on me, Kinna.
I'm fine, I say as I try not to fall over.
Yeah.
I fall down, yeah.
Yeah.
Fine.
You fall.
Just
Yeah.
collapses
You're
down.
you're prone down, on the ground. But it is your turn, so
Yeah.
you can't stand up if you want to.
Yeah, I am going to get back up.
It's
And-
just this constant tussle of like the dog jumping and tackling and biting down, and then like them moving around and Mateo trying to be useful.
I
Literally.
have had quite enough of you. And I am going reckless.
That will hit.
For 13.
13.
Fuck yeah, bro.
Still alive.
Where do you hit this one? Yeah, it's still alive.
God damn.
I'm going like right into like, right in here. It's like it's bringing the glaive down like right into this
Down?
like yeah.
Yeah. As you pierce through and you come up, this is the first time your blade has actually been coated in like this black ichor of blood, and the wound does not close this time, maybe signifying it's getting hurt. If you don't want to move, don't want to do anything else, that would Revan's turn.
Yeah, no, I don't want to. Yeah, I don't want to move. Yep.
Cool.
Let's.
Revan.
Longbow. 19.
Yep, that will hit. And it should roll your hex or hunter's mark, excuse me.
9 again.
9 again.
I'm consistent as fuck.
All right, not dead yet, but close. The arrow this time actually sinking into like the top of the shoulder near the jaws. This one does not disintegrate; stays in the inside of.
To be fair, I've hit this thing for a total of 27. So I'm doing my part, boys.
Mateo. It's
Yes,
time to
sir.
shine.
I set
Oh, I
it up
gotta
for
live
you.
up.
Fucking set the. Spike that shit.
What would you like to do?
After kicking it, whoa, they're tussling still on the ground, eh?
Get
No, you gotta-
orc nunchucks.
Those are currently hanging outside. Yeah. yeah.
Shit!
the massive head and the.
When we needed them most.
Yeah, I'm down to just my little itsy little daggers. I'm just gonna jab it again.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just gonna aim at the body. Hopefully that hits. Oh, yes.
Yeah, nice.
Nice.
You flip the dagger around in your hand. You take it. You swipe down on it as it's lunging out to attack Kinna for the what you hope is the final time. But your knife finds purchase right on top of the skull, breaks it into the brain, killing it dead. That is the fight.
I yelled a roar, man.
Yeah. How Kinna? How are you looking?
I'm good. I'm bloodied, but just bloodied.
Just bloody.
Just bloodied. I'm down to half. Exactly.
All right. The fire eventually fades from that green color and goes back to kind of this yellow, normal fire color. But I'm just gonna give it a no tint for you so that you guys aren't just seeing crazy stuff. What would you guys like to do?
What's the dead dog doing?
It's slowly like
No, that's
fading.
Yeah, like is it like
what the dog do.
is it like because there was all that like every time we hit it there was like these smoky things. So I'm wondering if it's like kind of like dissolving or dissipating.
Yeah,
or...
like as it's going up into the air, it's slowly like dissipating or at least becoming like you can't see it after a while. It's not like forming up on top of the ceiling or
Right.
anything. It's just disappearing.
I did not realize we were playing Elden Ring right now.
Is that an Elden Ring?
Yeah, bro. When you kill something, it just like disintegrates.
Sick.
Oh Lord. All right.
All right. So
How
what I
much-
do?
Oh, you know
back
what?
up.
First things first. I just need to go get my arrows. That did not disintegrate.
Yeah, there might be like one
But what about the
one
two
left, yeah.
goblins I killed?
Yeah, those would be passable, I think. Go ahead and roll just a d20.
So, serious question.
Yeah.
Since when are arrows reusable if they go through people? Yeah.
It's in the game. Like that
Okay.
you can roll like certain things to try and get some back. I'll say you get one of them back. Or two of the three.
Okay.
Hey, not bad.
I shall take it.
I'm pissed. So you'll see me walk over to these two goblins, gonna grab them from the neck, and I'm gonna hang them outside with the other heads.
Okay. So you're gonna put them onto the nail,
Yes.
the single nail.
Oh no, I'm gonna tie rope around their necks, and then
Yeah.
bolt it.
You just hear the squeaking of metal,
Okay.
and then suddenly just.
Yeah. Not yet, anyway. But yeah, you do the deeds of hanging, getting them strung up.
I imagine that they saw the heads of these orcs, and this is why the goblins are there, and this is why I'm doing it. I want more action, so I'm signaling for more.
I want to check these goblins out. I want to see if they're holding anything weird, or are they just like regular goblins? I mean, because that one looked real big before he died. So,
Do goblins wear a lot of? They wearing a ton, or I just imagine they just have like shorts. I
Yeah,
don't know
no,
why.
yeah, they're not wearing a lot. Like these ones would probably have like hide armor on.
maybe
nothing-
tracksuits.
Nothing. Yeah.
I feel that's fine.
The track suit mafia.
Here, and I start undressing the goblins. I just like use a dagger just to cut the clothes, and I just toss it at Kinna.
Yeah, I'd like to go through their things.
Okay, go ahead and roll
got any
a,
jewelry or like weird jewelry. I'm not like trying to rob their wedding rings or something, but I'd like
Sure.
to see, because that's some weird shit that between the fire, this weird dog, and the fact that that guy was big. I mean, that's weird. You want me to roll an investigation?
Please.
Dope. It is not with advantage, but it's a 12. Let me turn my advantage off.
You rummage around and you find on this one here, the one that was big, you find an empty vial. It's cork, not with it. On the other one, and there's nothing like nothing really that stands out on these goblins really. This one has one sack of there's not really much in it, maybe just some like trinkets and stuff that's just useless goblin whatever. But it also does have one of the vials that has this red dot that's slowly expanding in the liquid until the liquid goes from clear to red, and then it resorbs back into the ball, and it continues to do that.
And we weren't told what this thing was by Revan, right? The first one we saw? We weren't. Okay. Another lava lamp. And no, you missed your cue.
Yeah, exactly.
You had your chance. Yep.
Let's see. You would
Had one shot, not miss your chance to blow.
They are wearing nicer boots, not nice in the sense that they're magical or anything, but they are wearing nicer boots than what you'd seen other goblins wear before.
Okay.
Are they nicer than Mateo's boots?
Probably about on par with Mateo's boots.
Sorry. Shooting strays over here.
Do they have any money?
These ones do not have any money on them.
What are they armed with?
They had scimitars, and they had like hide armor and stuff. Oh, the one other thing I was going to say is on this one there was a pouch that is it's like a leather pouch, and there's nothing really left inside the bag, but there is some like sand residue, like sandy kind of grainy residue on it.
Mateo.
Yes.
Would you do me a favor? Hold these, and I'm going to hand him the scimitars with the scabbards.
Have I hung these bodies outside yet? The naked bodies of the goblins outside.
Maybe you've not yet, because Kinna was taking a look at them, so you're kind of waiting for Kinna to finish.
Why undress them?
Yeah, I'm sure you're probably doing this around the same time that Kinna's checking their bodies.
Okay.
I assume they're happening kind of simultaneously.
I'm busy.
Okay. Well, when you're done, you might find these a little more useful, and I'm just going to drop the scimitars like down where he's doing his thing.
Yeah.
I'm also going to cut a giant axe in the chest of these goblins.
You're an X in their chest?
Yes.
Okay.
And then I'm going to sit on the couch.
Revan.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What time is it?
Ooh.
What's the hour?
I'm gonna look outside. I'm gonna use that crazy ranger survival instinct I got going on.
Okay, go ahead and roll. What would that be? Nature?
Survival or nature?
Survival, maybe. Yeah, survival or nature, whichever one's better for you, and I'll go ahead and give you an advantage.
At advantage. Okay, advantage. Survival. 10.
It's late. It's between the hours of like 2 and 4.
It's like maybe the witching hour. Maybe these are ghosts.
I'm still rattling around. Listen.
Everyone just went quiet. I'm like, it's like 2 to 4, like maybe the witching hour. Like they could be ghosts. They could be demons. I don't know.
I mean, witches can do their thing any time of day. There's not a specific.
No, not witches, like witching hour, in which like
in which witches
more
do
of, like,
things.
The implication. It's more of like the implication of like mystic, paranormal, kind of creepy time. It's not necessarily like witches only.
Right, but I mean, all that can happen any time of day.
Yeah, but it's like a specific hour, which is like universally known amongst like
Mateo's starting to get
centralized civilizations.
I've spent a lot of time underground.
Do you have any more of the rope, Revan?
Fuck me. Yeah.
So
I'm gonna start charging you for bits of my rope. I want you to know that.
Mateo, with these guests of yours, I'd like to go look in Mateo's room. I'm not going to go in Mateo's room.
I'm gonna cut off another.
But I'd like to
rope
look
Mateo.
in Mateo's. I'd like to look in Mateo's room and see if there's like any sign of. Like, did they come in through a window? Like, is there an open window? Maybe he slept with the window open. I don't know. But like, is there any sort of sign of anything other than Mateo sleeping before he got jumped?
Just don't use a black light.
This window, as you open the door, is open. And that would be where he hung out the orc heads.
Okay.
On the nail.
I'd like to go to his window and just like look out and look into the street and see if there's anything like looking or watching us, or like looking to see if these goblins are coming out.
There's a group of orcs. There's just a group of orcs hanging like, did you get them?
And they're like, "Oh, busted!" Start scattering. Seize it.
Yeah. I should also say that whoever looks first, whether it was Kinna or Mateo, while Mateo's doing his deed of stringing these goblins up, one of you would see that there was a rope also now going down.
Oh, hey, look! Can I have my 4 feet of rope? Can I take that back? There's rope there.
Yeah. I was gonna fix it for you eventually. Give you
eventually. All right,
give you some rope back. So that's what's going on right now. With that, but go ahead and roll a perception check to see if you spot what you're looking for.
Because I still haven't found what I'm looking for, and I probably didn't, unless they're like right in front of me.
It's a quiet night. It's late. You might hear a little bit of chatter, and there's still some warm light peeking out through the windows downstairs. You guys are on the 3rd floor of the North Look.
Okay.
But you don't really hear anything other than maybe a little bit of the commotion or the tiny noise that's happening in the tavern below.
I just imagine Kinna's like every video game guard ever. Just like,
What's all this then?
What's all this?
What's that? I hear you.
Must have been my imagination.
So, Mateo, I know we don't know each other all that well, just hanging out for a couple of days and such, and you haven't exactly been the most talkative type, but I mean, you think this was personal? Like, do you have any sort of grudge with any sort of goblins in particular, or was this just maybe a crime of opportunity? I mean, it's a weird situation, so I'm a little.
He did have 2 orc heads hanging out of his window.
3.
Well,
no.
one of them is like the
Giant.
ogre.
Yeah, giant.
Which is exactly why I feel. I mean, if I were a goblin, even if I were a big goblin who gets small again, I don't know what's going on with that. But if I were a goblin, and I was just like, oh hey, there's those guys up there. Oh, there's a couple of orc and ogre heads hanging out the window. That to me says, don't climb up and in. Maybe ambush them from across the street with, like, I don't know, a ballista.
Ballista.
Right. As I'm dragging these goblins through the window.
That's quite the mental image you painted there with your words. That was fantastic, Kinna.
I did not have anything before, but now I do. As I'm throwing these goblins out the window. This was personal.
Wait, are you
cowards for trying to murder me?
Question:
Are you throwing them out the window, like hanging from ropes, or like into the street, like trash?
Hanging from the ropes, man.
Okay, all right. I mean, either way, it's not great, but I mean, like, I just would love for someone to just be walking by and like get like a headless goblin fall on them.
Every Hitman scene ever, where you like dump the body over the balcony.
Yeah.
No, where the fuck did this come from?
No, I hope we have more friends later tonight.
Question.
Mm-hmm.
Did we tell Revan about the second bottle, or did you guys grab it? And
I have grabbed it. I have
leveling.
not told him about it yet.
Cool.
I'm still.
Did I
checking?
Did I
for goblin? No worries. Go.
Did I see Kinna grab this, or I was too busy doing my own crap with the goblin?
What do you think? That's a serious question. You're too busy.
Nah, I missed that. I was too busy.
Okay. Yeah.
Did you find anything, Kinna?
Yeah, aside from those scimitars, which I strongly suggest you use in the future. I mean, up to you.
I don't even know what that is.
Up to you. It's just a suggestion. But I found another lava lamp.
That is a potion of growth.
And that explains quite a bit.
Potion?
Waited so long to reveal that. Can I see it?
Yeah, it's another lava lamp. And I'll show it to you with the thing.
Do I recognize it being similar to the one the guy chugged as he was on top of me?
Yes.
It's the same thing.
Yeah, you're pretty sure it's the same thing.
Okay, no, that's definitely what the goblin drank right before it grew quite large. I don't know if it's the same thing. But may I try right now?
Wait,
you want to try it right now?
Time out.
I'm holding it right now.
I mean, it might come in useful in the future.
I was gonna say, I'm like, we might be able to use this to like more.
It could be poison. It could be poison.
It could be poison. That's even better. The fact that it might be poison is even a better reason not to try it right now.
I started chugging, bro.
Okay, let's move our tokens.
Kinna looks at like Revan like as he like she's just like, no, this is a bad idea. And as you just chug it, I'm just gonna look at Revan like
I'm leaning against the wall at
like,
the doorway to my room.
Fuck?
I'm just like,
where are Mateo and Kinna standing?
We're pretty sure my room at the window, right?
Yeah.
Okay. The body's out.
So maybe you're over here, Revan. If you're watching.
Oh no, I'm definitely as far back. Like I was like leaning against the wall, talking to them through the doorway, and now I'm like, what?
Now, I would say this: Mateo will only chug half of the bottle. I don't know how big it is. Is it a little flask, or we're talking like a?
Is it a one-use potion?
Who knows? I don't know. I just drank half, dude.
Oh, it is now.
Yeah, I gotta figure that out. Let me see here.
I feel like Enno is trying to find a way to break the rules. And he's like,
I'm not trying to break the rules. I genuinely don't know if it's good for me, so I'm just gonna chug half of it. Like,
no, that makes sense in character, but
I'm not trying to break the meta at all right now.
For our DM, you son of a bitch.
Yeah. Well, he decides.
It tastes like cherry cough syrup. And for since you drank half, you grow like large. You're getting really big. Like really big. And then you instantly shrink back down.
It wasn't poison. I handed it back to Kinna.
And now the next time we go to use that, it's going to do the same thing where you get real big and then instantly shrink back down because there's only half of it.
I mean,
Mateo's a dick, bro.
That effect could be useful.
Maybe.
I mean, like,
it doesn't matter.
Like, if, for instance, if
I'm not saying throw it away. I'm just saying that the use of the potion has greatly diminished.
I knew a wizard, and one time when he was a little mad at someone and trying to get a point across, he looked a little bigger and he spoke in a deeper voice. He said, "You go," and he looked. I mean, we could do something like that, maybe. And I'm just gonna toss it. Like, I'm gonna put the cork back in it or whatever. I'm gonna toss it to Mateo. I mean,
my voice
not to Mateo, to Revan.
Revan, yeah. That's
I'm gonna toss it to Revan.
I have 1.5
important
potions.
distinction.
I have 1.5 potions of growth on my person.
I mean,
maybe for a reason. You're already big. You might as well keep it. This guy hides in the corner and shoots his little bow. I'm gonna go downstairs and get a drink.
I mean,
I shoot my little bow better than you do literally anything.
I mean, if you drink 1.5, maybe you'll have a ballista.
I don't think my bow will grow, but I do like the idea. I will keep this.
But yeah, I mean, like, I don't need it. It's half a potion. What is wrong with that guy?
I storm out and I slam the door behind me.
He just locked me in his room.
I think you heard his feelings, Kinna.
No, man, not that door. The other door outside the freaking an apartment, whatever it is. Yeah,
I mean, I said it could be useful. He said it could be poison. That was his rationale for drinking it. Is he suicidal?
When you say it like that.
Yeah.
I'm like,
he was like,
this could be useful. He's like, it could be poison.
I didn't really. I processed like the stupid.
Did you not catch that, bro?
I realized how much stupid just happened. I didn't realize like the fucking layers. Well, it was a very intricate idiocy.
I put I gave everybody the potion of growth in their magic items in their journal. So if you guys want to see what it does, for the viewers, I'll go ahead and read it to you. When you drink this potion, you gain the enlarge effect of the enlarge/reduce spell for 1d4 hours. No concentration required. The red in the potion's liquid continuously expands from a tiny bead to color the clear liquid around it and then contracts. Shaking the bottle fails to interrupt the process.
Fascinating.
So I threw it right there.
My question about that bottle now.
Mm-hmm.
So do I grow twice the size and also twice the weight? Therefore, my density increases.
Density does not increase.
So I have more matter in me all of a sudden?
No, your density wouldn't increase. If you were increasing in size and weight, that's proportional. Your density would be as if you increased in weight, but you kept
I don't mean density. I mean my volume, essentially, by my weight overall. So
So I can read you the effect of what it would do to you when you take it. The target size doubles in all dimensions, and its weight is multiplied by 8. Okay.
Makes sense.
Oh wait, hold a second. That goblin was fucking heavy as fuck on you.
It would have crushed me, bro.
I'm sorry. Hold on.
No,
wait a second.
maybe. Yeah, I guess,
okay,
but
dude.
That wasn't the point.
It was
the
like
point
an
was
average goblin that weighed like maybe like 50 pounds. It would have been 400 pounds on his chest out of nowhere.
Well, we said he was 70 pounds, so even then.
But I mean,
70, you're right.
It's
70,
also
560.
It's also distributed.
That's crazy.
It's not like he shrank down to a 800-pound, Ant-Man.
Right. Good point.
I hate magic.
If there isn't enough room for the target to double in size, the creature or object attains the maximum possible size in the space available. Until the spell ends, the target also has advantage on strength checks and strength saving throws. The weapon's target deals 1d4 extra damage. Melee, I should say.
I'd just like to point out, if we put somebody in a small room and force the potion down their throat, they'd be stuck there.
I'm trying to have a conversation with the bartender, by the way. That's why I stormed out, by the way.
Okay.
I'll let him have his scene. Let him have
head
it.
down to the first floor.
He's earned it.
He's earned it. I was straddled by a 500-pound goblin, dude.
560.
560.
Just straight on the chest.
You guys don't understand the pain I was in.
Okay. What do you want to do downstairs?
It's the innkeeper there, dude.
Yeah, Scrimsax is at the bar.
Scrim.
Yeah.
Honestly, you can see me pissed.
Yeah. What?
Are there not guards outside or anything?
There are guards that are guarding the wall. I don't have personal guard here. No.
I walk up to the bar, essentially, wherever the heck he is, and I'm gonna try to grab his shirt or whatever he's wearing.
Yeah, go ahead and make a I don't know, dex check, I guess.
Dex check, just normal dex.
Yeah,
dex roll?
normal dex. Yeah, I'll make his too. Yeah, you grab him.
Listen, how could there be two goblins sneaking into my room, trying to murder me and my friends?
Listen, I don't know. I don't know.
Could that even be possible?
It's possible that they did that. It
How
happened.
so?
Well, they could have snuck in somehow. I don't know. Like I said, I don't have guards. I'm sitting here serving drinks.
The city does, though, right?
They do, yeah.
And I just push them away.
Don't ever lay your hands on me again.
Is that a threat?
No.
Because that will be your last.
I'm not trying to
And I'll walk away.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. Where are you going? Are you going back upstairs?
Yeah, I'm going back upstairs.
Okay.
Straight to my room. I'm going to close the door. Like
Go back upstairs, slam the door shut.
Look at your teenager, man.
Yeah.
Go straight to bed.
Super upsetty spaghetti, this guy.
He slams the door, slams it open, slams it again, slings his open, slams that one, and I just looked at Kinna and I go,
bro, this
so
man was half
edgy.
asleep. Yeah, he's trying to be as edgy as possible. Woke up. He missed everything. He tried to tackle, just kept with. I mean, his ego was bruised. There's no other. So
Yeah, he's
I don't
had
know why
a
you're
bad
acting
evening.
like that's any different than regular combat.
Sure.
He hasn't had the greatest evening, Revan. Maybe we should just let him sleep or stew or whatever he's going to do.
My room.
I'm gonna knock very softly on Mateo's door and just be like, if you want to talk, we're here for you, buddy. And I'm just gonna go back to my room.
As soon as she said, like, as soon as she goes to turn to knock, like Revan just, because you know how stealthy Revan can be, he just like silently walks to his room and goes to bed. So like when you turn around, it's like the Batman where you like we're looking at him 1 second, knock, said your piece, you turn around and Revan's just gone.
Mateo, do you come out? Do you say anything? Do you
Is there anything small I can toss at the door?
toss at the door?
Yes.
A goblin head.
Yeah, let's say like as you're climbing in bed, there's like, I don't know, little pebbles that are like mixed in with snow from their boots. So if you want to throw like a pebble or something at the door, you can.
I don't. Do we have the full night's sleep, or can I stop on full night's sleep so I can heal up, or do I have to roll?
Yeah, so yeah, you guys would have gotten at least enough rest time between I gave you guys full health and gave you guys a level up and that stuff. So if we wait and we go to bed now and you guys wake up in the morning, like, it'll be a little bit later than what maybe you anticipated. But yes. Get a full rest.
Kinna is actually not going to go back to her room. She is going to sleep on the couch on this like sofa here with her glaive, and just like yeah, just like this way she feels like maybe she's kind of central in case someone tries to break
Yeah.
into somebody else's room.
Yeah. Okay. Revan, are you just going back to bed?
Yeah, I just go back to bed.
Go back to bed. Cool.
Got an eventful night, dudes.
What's that?
Eventful night.
Yeah,
So,
eventful night for sure. Kinna, go ahead and roll a perception check.
And now the orcs went over to her.
19.
After some time, you fall asleep.
Okay.
And you wake up to some knocks on the door, and you catch like slightly the tail end of what somebody's saying. You can't really make out exactly the full sentence, but it's like, if you want, it's here, and then that's it.
All right. Have I gotten enough rest to
Yes.
be okay?
Yeah.
All right. This is nice. I'm gonna go to the door with my glaive and just like let's like holding it like here, and I'm gonna open the door and just kind of like lean it forward.
Yeah.
I mean,
I
feel like no one's there. Yeah.
Yeah, no one's there. You probably find some confidence in that.
Yeah.
And as you maybe open the door open a little bit more, there's like a table tucked on the wall. So like, let's say if you were looking out here, it's like right here, and there's some food like underneath these silver plates.
Does this table have like wheels at all?
No, it's like a dinner tray.
Okay. Is the table like nailed down or anything? Like, is it like
no? Like, you could probably easily pick it up.
Yeah, I'm just gonna pick up
side to side.
I'm just gonna pick up the whole table and just bring it in.
Yeah.
What's
as you
what's
do
for
that,
breakfast?
you look out and it's the morning. Your companion's still asleep. I'm gonna go ahead and delete this guy because he would have faded away. It is like eggs, some bacon and sausage. There's probably like a pitcher of water, and then some maybe some like a glass of some glasses of ale if you want some.
Is it already divided into like? Is it like there's 3 plates?
Yeah, there are 3 plates.
All right. Kinna will take her plate, and she will sit back down on the couch, and she will happily eat her breakfast.
Yeah.
And like with a mouthful of egg or whatever, she'll just be like, breakfast is here if anyone's interested. Like loud enough that they can hear if they wanted to hear, but not so loud that like she's
screaming it.
Right, she's not forcing anyone to get up. It's not like I'm not their mom.
Yeah.
Or maybe she said it quiet enough that we wouldn't really hear, so she can eat it all herself.
No, Kinna would never do that. She was an orphan on the streets. She doesn't believe in taking food from other hungry people. I'm sure you guys are hungry. And that's what she's saying to herself. Like, she's actually saying that out loud. She's just like, while I'd love to eat all 3 of these breakfasts, it's like, I know what it's like to be hungry, and these guys are probably hungry.
Yeah,
however, if they're not up by noon...
I already got up, and I'm out, and I'm going to get my food.
Okay.
As you're saying the if you're not up by noon part, I'm already like... walking over and taking my plate and just looking at you strangely.
Good morning, Revan.
Where do you think you placed the food, Mondo?
So if the door is here, I mean, I probably set it like just on the other side. Like I would have just brought the table from the hall and just like set it down against the wall there.
Yep.
And I'm going to take it and I'm going to come over to this actual table and take a seat and eat.
Okay.
I then also walk out of the room.
Yeah.
Good morning, Mateo. There's breakfast.
That's awfully kind of you, Kinna. Thank you. Look, I went downstairs and talked to I forgot his name, but it doesn't make sense how 2 goblins, Scraw, came up downstairs, and there's no way nobody saw these goblins through the streets or some sort. It doesn't make sense.
Well, no, I mean it was the witching hour, and like I just look at Revan like, and then away.
What the hell is a witching hour?
I'm not sure.
I'm looking at Revan right now.
Like 3 o'clock.
Right.
Bro, I can only be so witty for so long. I'm sorry.
Oh, I just love it because it's like you're not wrong, but there's a little more to it.
I know I can only be so witty, so my best answer is 3 o'clock.
I mean, it was.
I imagine he's like eating his breakfast or something. It was like 3 a.m. Okay.
It was late night, early morning. I mean, it's not like they came in through the front door. I mean, they scaled the walls. I mean, I think the problem might be less with the inn's proprietor, Scrimman, whatever his name is. I think it's less with him than it might be with the city guard. I mean, if they're just letting the town guards just letting goblins just climb up any old building, I mean,
They're letting anyone in these days.
No, this is the thing though. Why our room?
I mean,
If they
have
work
you
for
have you
any
seen
sort
what
of
you've got
orc-
airing out?
I was gonna say, I'm like, if they work for some orcs and
No,
they got
I
maybe
dude,
pushed a little bit and
you're not thinking this
forced-
through. This city isn't tiny. I could have been sleeping anywhere. Yes, I'm hanging out some skulls, but they just wandered the entire town until they try to find us.
That
It
is
just makes
usually
sense.
how
See, all right.
vindictive creatures work.
When you hang someone's head out of a window, it's seen as one of three things. Thing number one is just weird, and that's fine. Thing number two, it's a warning. Thing number three, advertisement.
And you don't think I know that's advertisement?
I know you know
Well,
it's
the city is
advertisement, and I'm
corrupted.
saying that's why, if goblins were walking around looking for like, hey, who killed our buddy and our other buddies and the big buddy? I mean, that's oh well, look, there's Frank's head there. That's a clue. Let's start there.
I'm just saying there's some level of corruption here for them to come in and find us.
So what we
It happened
do,
a little
right,
sooner.
is we find these corrupted individuals, and then like
Murder
I
them.
pin them to the wall with arrows, and then in like a real deep voice, I go, "You have failed this city."
I mean, you could do, or
All right, Oliver Queen. Yeah, sorry.
look,
Okay.
Sorry not to
all
laugh.
all cities, towns, all governments have corrupt aspects. I'm saying I wouldn't necessarily blame the inn.
I
They
don't blame the
wouldn't
inn.
need to. They wouldn't need to have been told where we were looking. All they needed to do was walk around and eventually see, oh, they must be there.
Look, Ken, I know you're a goody two shoes. You don't want to take down the corruption in the city.
Oh, I'm all about taking down the corruption. I'm just saying this doesn't necessarily correlation does not equal causation.
Causation, yeah.
I mean, just because these goblins found us doesn't mean that it's tied to
Okay.
any sort of corruption.
But what's the probability of them actually finding this room? Our inn. They have.
Can I
to
have
be at
a?
least
Can I
pointed
see
towards
a
the direction.
map
How big
of
is
the
the
whole
city?
town?
Yeah. What's the population of the city? Revan, you're from around here, right?
I'm not from here, but I've come here a couple times. Okay, so you're looking at. That's a big ass fucking city.
It's
You guys want to know the population?
Yes,
mean-
please. Can I get a population number?
This is
Uh-huh.
outside the game right now.
can we
right?
get a population?
Mm-hmm. I think that. I mean, I think Revan would kind of know at least
roll for it?
a ballpark of it. So yeah, Revan, why don't you just roll like a quick history?
I don't think
Check.
history is one of my strong suits, boys.
I'm telling you, bro, it just doesn't add up. They can't just magically
5.
find us.
The last time you remember hearing any numbers, there was like 1,500 people who lived here.
But
How big is this city? I don't have a ruler to do a direct.
Oh, I mean, I don't know.
It's a massive ass city.
2,000.
1,500 people.
1,500.
That's the last number you remember.
It's a circle, so just dude, that's massive.
Look,
So if you were to
Yeah,
say
it's big.
if
It's
you were
big.
to
for
say
squares,
if
huh?
you were to say they could run into every single person in this entire city and they somehow found us, you're looking at a 0.2% chance.
look, here's what I'm saying. This is exactly what I'm saying.
So you agree?
What I'm saying is we are
Wait, can I,
we are in
before you
Brinchanda.
continue?
Yeah.
Before you continue, can you
Mhm.
roll a wisdom saving throw for me?
Sure.
If you, I mean, there's a bunch of like different math that you can take into account because we're at the North Look, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the North Look is literally like what, 1 or 2 buildings away from the North Gate. So if you were to say that they were only to check an area nearing a gate, or they had just entered the gate and the first thing they see is a building with their friends' heads, that does increase the
Or
viability of finding us by quite a lot.
or if they're looking for like inns, like maybe they were going to stake things out. It's like, all right, we're going to take this in, we're going to take that in, we're going to take that in, and we're going to split up, and whoever finds them, follow them, see what they're up to. And then these guys are just like, well, we'll go to the North Look, and they look up, and there's the heads. I would be more concerned if you didn't have the heads outside the window, is all I'm saying. Then I would be very concerned, and then I'd be shaking a certain improprietor.
So this is my issue, right? Yes, we are in the we're the North Look, right? Just to make sure.
Yes.
Right next to the entrance, so it could be guards. I'm just saying, there's no way. And then we actually came from the south. Did we not? After killing the orcs, it just doesn't add up.
I'm not saying it adds up. I agree it doesn't add up. I'm just saying it's not a big surprise that they found us fairly quickly.
If they walk around the city, if you're out in the open, sure. But this is a big enough city that is just no. It's a coincidence. I can't see it.
It's not coincidence. It's a survival check.
It's a wisdom save supposed to be about anyways.
Yeah, I'm
I
curious.
missed that part. Yeah.
You don't know.
Is anyone eating my brain?
No.
Get off.
All right. Enough is enough. Who is the mayor again? Your friend.
The townspeaker's name is Devesa Shishani.
You have a fantastic memory, Revan. Is he right?
Devesa
You seem to
Shane?
know each other.
What? You both talked over each other. I'm sorry. What did you just say?
The name of your friend, the mayor.
What was her name again? I actually out of character.
Devesa.
Devesa.
Yeah.
Out of
Devesa
character. I
Shane.
did not. Yeah. So I would remember. And I would
Yeah.
relay that information.
Can you repeat
Duvesa.
that for me, Revan? I didn't catch it.
Duvesa.
Can you get a hold of her? It's time to kill some orcs
Yeah, probably.
and get
Oh, we
paid and get out of the city.
All we'd have to do is like go to town hall and demand a audience.
Sure.
If they're really that serious about keeping us in town for work, all we have to do is threaten to leave if they don't give. Listen, I'm pretty
Are
sure.
you guys in?
I got nothing better to do. If this doesn't go through, then I'm just gonna go home. My family needs me.
I'm looking to Kinna as well.
And what now?
You in? You down to go kill some orcs?
Yeah, if they're up to no good, I'm absolutely down to kill some orcs.
All right.
You were up to no good. They tried to kill us last night.
They did try to kill us.
Not good enough.
Those
for
were
you?
goblins.
Those were goblins, but goblins usually work.
You just
for
said
orcs.
they could have been their friends of their heads. Why would they be here?
They could have been.
Kenna, stop. We're going to the mayor.
It's time to stop.
All right, so we're we're walking to town hall. Yeah.
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 Okay.
Yeah.
All right. As you guys are walking downstairs, Revan, go ahead and make a perception check for me, just real
Sure, why not?
quick.
Sure, I can do that. Perception 13.
Please. 13. Okay, so whether you stop or not is up to you. Something catches your eye behind the bar. It's not Scrimsax as the barkeep. It is a new barkeep. It is a girl. She is about 5 feet 7 inches tall, with fair skin, dark brown hair that's tied back in a ponytail, and blue eyes. She's currently wearing a light blue dress with an apron tied around her neck and waist. If you want to stop, you can. But you don't have to. It just caught your eye as you were walking by.
I'm so conflicted. As my character probably doesn't really give a fuck, but like, why would you make me roll for it? Now my brain is mush. I'm gonna point out to Mateo, because Mateo did go, and I know Mateo said he went and had his little war of words with Skrillsack.
Yeah.
I tried to find some way to insult your character's name.
Skrillex.
And I'll go up to Mateo, and I'm like, hey, you notice no sack is nowhere to be seen.
God damn it, dude.
Tell him about Scrum right now, right?
Yeah.
You guys both have these fucking euphemism names for this guy, and they're so different. You don't even know you're talking about the same goddamn person.
No, we know. We know. He inferred. You got it. I just kind of pointed out to him. I'm like, maybe you're yelling at him, hurt his feelings or something. And by that I mean, like, do you think you went hard enough that we're gonna have issues here?
Are you implying that I came down here and talked to him or something?
I'm pretty sure you told us you came down here and talked to him.
I forgot.
I like to think, even though I know that this really isn't the case, but I like to think Mateo's just like a pathological liar and just can't keep up, dude. Just, I can't figure it out, man. It's like, fuck, I guess I did say that. Oh, shit, that's funny as fuck.
You
Okay.
Holy fuck, this is the clip episode.
Yes.
Oh fuck yeah! So I'm like, you told us, Mateo, and I think I'm gonna have my hand over my mouth so that she doesn't see me talk.
I mean, he probably also doesn't work 24 hours a day. I mean,
something seems off. I'm gonna go talk to her. I'm gonna walk.
Okay.
It's not.
I'm gonna walk.
All right. So as you guys are, wait, you're talking to her?
I'm gonna go walk up to the bartender.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that smile! Yay!
She's polishing a glass, and just says, "Good morning. How can I help you?"
Yeah. Hi, my name is Revan. I just noticed that No Sack isn't here. I mean Scumsack. I mean Scrumsack.
Oh, yeah. I typically will handle the bar in the morning, at least for a little bit.
Okay, interesting. What time did he leave at?
Oh, I got in around, I don't know, 6, and he takes care of a few things. I know he wanted to give some breakfast to some patrons who had a rough night, but once he took care of that, he left. Can I get you anything?
At the rough night? I just kind of squint and I'm like, I'm good, and I'm gonna walk away. 6 o'clock. What is 6?
Did you get the information you needed, Revan?
Yep, let's go. Now I walk past both of them. I'm doing mental math.
Oh shit. Okay, hey Mondo, I need you to roll a a 1D what was, how many cards did I put in? I think I put in 50. So yeah, roll a 1D50.
Oh, so like roll
What?
roll 20.
Yeah.
I got all, you sounded excited and I got all excited and I was just like, oh my dice. And then I was like, I don't
no.
Bacon, I don't have a 50-sided die.
I told you to get one specifically. So what happened was we filled the bar with many things. Mondo was going to be the first player, and so he's gonna get the dice.
24.
24. Okay, now I have to find my.
Jesus,
thing.
you people are
All
crazy.
right, I will give you. I'll put it in your inventory or something somewhere. But you drew the 8 of hearts, and that is a what was it? It was as a bonus action. You can basically drink a potion of healing. That's what the 8 of hearts is. So I'll get it into your character sheet so you know. But that's what, most of the hearts, will reveal that most of the hearts cards have something to do with health.
So it's like I've got a potion of healing that I can drink as a bonus action.
As a bonus action.
Like, I don't have the ability to drink it, and it's just like, if only I had a healing potion, I could drink it in a bonus action.
Yeah.
I gotcha.
Exactly.
Okay.
So if you wanted to just throw a potion of healing on your character sheet and put in like parentheses, like, I don't know.
Okay.
Whatever.
You guys want to repeat what the bar of many things is? I wanted to ask that earlier in
I
Oh,
would-
the bar of many things, for anybody
I like
who does
that.
not know about the bar of many things, is we have a nice little bar, and it is basically just a donation goal. It is a way to help monetize the cast and crew and anything that we put into this for As Told by Dice. And basically is, if we fill up the bar, we have, as we just demonstrated, one of the players will get a chance to roll a dice. I can just explain it all. And so when you roll the dice, you will get one of the cards drawn. Bacon has gone and made a corresponding chart for any of the cards in the deck. You will receive something. I don't know how we will do it for future adventures when Mondo is DMing or when I DM or however it works, but that's essentially what it is. It is a way to help us find a way to monetize before we get affiliate and all that stuff. We are just trying to build up the brand that is As Told by Dice.
Help us to help you.
All the money that is donated, it will go either to the players, or if the players decide to put it towards the stream, whether that be modules or whatever. That's what we'll look towards. But yeah, thank you guys so much. We really appreciate it.
Yeah.
So Mondo, you have
Thank
that.
you.
You guys are headed into town
You guys
hall.
have probably saved my life. I appreciate it.
It's totally possible. Yeah.
True. In this situation, we got $40 in healing on our tank.
Yeah, exactly. You guys get to town hall, and you guys are gonna head to Deves's office.
Yeah, every time when we're walking through, I will lead the way, and every time someone goes to talk to me, I just ignore them and keep going straight to the mayor's office.
Okay,
and
yeah,
then
you
knock
hear
on
like,
her door.
sir, yeah, it's shut. You knock on it, and it takes a moment. She says, 1 moment, and then she answers it. And she's like,
Oh shit!
what just happened?
Woot just tipped $40.
I don't know what that means. Who's Woot?
Woot!
I don't know, but they just tipped $40.
Okay, so it was me, so I get to roll a dice. 1d50.
Holy!
Yeah. Okay.
When you hit the $80 mark is where talking about what we do with that money is going to get a little complicated, boys. I just want to throw that out there.
All right, I'm not telling you guys what I got, but
That's fine.
Gonna fuck us over.
Legendary action.
No, I'm
for
just
a
gonna
goblin.
use my card. When I want to. You guys don't get to know everything.
Fine.
But okay, I mean, I'm just curious if one of those things could fuck us over. That's what, I don't know. If it's always good. That's
Yes, there are some that
Blanket
are
general.
negative, like
Okay.
yeah, but most of the ones that are negative are like they happen instantly.
okay. Sick. All right. So are we in town? I want to talk to this
This is all you hear right now.
halfling.
Yeah, no, it's not a halfling here. This is a human.
Oh, sorry.
But yeah, she answers and she's like, "Oh, I didn't expect you here. Did someone? What can I do for you?"
I'm gonna move aside for Mateo.
Listen, halfling.
Right? I got us
Wait,
through the
is it-
front
wait,
door.
hold
This
on.
is Mateo's show.
It's a human, right? Oh, this
Yes.
is my show. Well, excuse me. Okay.
Well, you're the one who's very adamant about killing some orcs. So I'm just happy to.
What was her
run
name
along.
again, Revan?
My
Revan. Oh,
name
this
is Speaker Shane.
Exactly. We need to speak to her.
That's me. What do you need?
Oh, I thought you were a halfling.
That's what you said. Dude,
I almost died. I almost died.
I like how you're the only one who said halfling this whole time.
Okay. You'll get it. You'll get it soon. You'll get it soon.
Okay.
Oh shit. Okay.
Oh,
Excuse me.
Dirty
I
man.
swear. Anyhow,
What?
I'm actually confused. Mateo's confused as hell. We were
All right, never mind. Not his show anymore. He lost it.
we were murdered. There was an attempt
We were
murder on
attacked
us
by
last
goblins.
night.
We were murdered last night.
I'm gonna just push
Attempted.
Mateo towards Kinna. Be like, help him. He's
All right, Mateo. Deep breath, buddy. Deep breath.
and I'm gonna walk into the
Focus. And I'm going to turn him back towards Deveza. Just like a focus. Deep breath. Go.
You got this. I believe in you.
There was an attempt murder on us last night.
Okay.
By two goblins. I'm gonna
I
throw that
want to
one out
know if your plans to kill the orcs. You're ready to launch it because I'm ready to kill some orcs.
Well, we weren't going to launch an attack. We were going to play the defensive. Unless
It obviously is not working. Two goblins were able to sneak in through your city. Through your
Yeah,
guards.
your defensive is a little spotty.
So do you want to really wait until they attack?
No, I would prefer not to. However, we typically don't have the men to just send out on expeditions. Now, this is why we hired you in the first place. As we discussed, but what are you talking about? You were attacked by goblins in the night?
I feel
What do you
like
mean?
the sentence itself is pretty straightforward. We were attacked in the middle of the night by two goblins
I understand.
and dogs.
Listen,
I
if
was
you're
a
looking for
bard.
permission to hunt down
Dog. It's a single dog.
orcs or goblins or whatever, you can do as you please. You don't need my permission.
No, but we do need your resources and your men. to make
Okay,
this
then
life
I
easier.
advise you to work with me and not be rude.
So what I'm
wasn't
hearing
being
is
rude.
that we just want to like wait around, let our
No.
hired
What I'm
hands
saying
get
is-
attacked by goblins at night and then not have
No,
any
look,
sort of like backup.
Kinna is a brilliant tactician. Come up with
Okay.
a plan tonight. Yeah, we're gonna move forward.
Roll a deception check.
Here's while he's doing that.
What
Here's
if I
what I don't
generally
understand.
believe- what if I
Kinna
generally
has
believe
probably
that,
been
though?
just like Kinna has
Okay.
probably just been like leaning against something,
like-
just like watching and listening.
I don't know if you
And
guys
as
got
soon
this,
as
but
like you
Mateo-
said like that she was a brilliant tactician, she probably did one of these like
Okay, so yes,
Okay, do you think that Mateo actually believes that Kinna is a tactician? If you truly believe that, then yes, I won't have you roll a deception.
at this point, Mateo has some loose screws, and he thinks kind of like.
Okay.
Hey, that's, yeah.
Okay,
no,
that's
I
a
buy
fair
it.
point.
I buy
it too.
I'm
Okay.
buying it
Fair point.
1000%.
Okay. All right. That again, that wasn't the point. The point was we don't typically have resources like you to go out. We have men who can patrol the walls and do some scouting, but for the most part, I don't have extra men because if they die, then we won't have enough to defend the town. Which is why I hire adventurers from time to time.
Can I like silently like I'll even roll a stealth if you want. I want to like sneakily walk into her office without her knowing while her and Mateo have this back and forth. And I want to go over to because didn't she have a map of the area in her office on the desk or something? I want to walk over there and I'm gonna start writing something on the map because I have an idea.
Okay.
Steal the map. Okay.
No, I'm not gonna steal the map. We don't need to steal the map, but I have an idea.
So she came out of the room and she shut the door behind her. You want to sneak into the room?
Yeah, like it's not like I'm trying to like illegally do it. It's just natural response from Revan is to do everything very quietly when he moves around. So I'll roll stealth, it's fine,
Yeah,
but I just
go
want to
ahead.
like walk into the room. Like if it was Kinna, because Kinna can see me, Kinna would watch Revan essentially not caring about anything, walk into the room like he owns the place, walk over to the map and start doodling on it.
Yeah,
Essentially
I
what
mean,
Kinna
so
would see.
Kinna, I would like to help because yeah, watching Revan like head to that door. I mean, like I'm not sure exactly how I'm feeling about any of this. However, I'm willing to be helpful, and I'm going to be like, listen, Devesa, I am possibly a brilliant tactician. And you say there were scouts, so I mean, you obviously have an idea of where these orc locations are. Like, where's the best place for us to start looking for orcs? No, look at me. I'm right here. I'm right here.
My
Look
eyes
at
are
me,
up here.
tactician. So I'd like to help him with his by being a bit of a distraction.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's awesome. Go ahead and roll a stealth at advantage.
Fantastic. And also,
You ready for this number? Here we go. That's a 17.
Okay. Right before your hand hits the doorknob, you hear in your head, you hear, "Hey, Revan, we got a package. It looks like you got so much money. This is awesome."
And I am 1000% going to respond to that in a minute. I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing.
Okay.
Because I have an idea in my head now. So I'm
Okay.
just gonna...
Yeah,
I mean,
you open the door. Go ahead, Kinna.
I'm not trying to be difficult. He's very upset. I'm very upset. I mean, goblins in our room. One of them easily was 7 feet high.
A goblin was 7 feet tall?
Yeah, he had a lava lamp. I don't know if you know what that is. It's one of those potions like the Drow kids have in the Underdark, the emo ones. And it's you drink it and it can make you big. We have another half of one.
Drink it. Sure.
You have the half?
We have a half of one. Obviously, it's not poison. We found that out the confusing way.
Drink it, Kinna. Sure.
So
I don't have it. I left it at the room.
So for your understanding, just so you know what Revan is doing, when Revan walks up to the map, he's gonna draw an X.
So that would be sweet, but when you open the door and you go inside, someone's sitting down in one of the leather chairs, and he turns and he's like,
I nod at him.
"What are you doing here?" It's Grady.
I nod at him and I keep walking to the map.
Is Grady naked?
I told you.
No, Grady's not naked.
He's
in his leather armor. Yeah.
Unfortunate. That's
Again, I at no point said that like I wanted this to be super successful. I just thought it would be really funny if I did this without her noticing and she turned around. It's whatever happens.
Yeah, I don't think he knows, right? He doesn't know that you snuck in. You just came in and you saw.
Yeah, I literally walked in as nonchalantly as possible, but it's just so like quiet.
Yeah.
So I open the door and like he's like, "What?" And I just like nodded him and I walk up to the map and I'm gonna start writing on it.
I wouldn't write on that. Don't. And he like gets up to like stop you from doing so. Hold on. We have like parchment.
And I start waving my.
Yeah,
I take it without looking at him, and then I'm gonna put parchment. I'm gonna put one piece of parchment and write an X on it, and then I'm gonna put it by the north gate. Then I'm gonna take two other pieces of I'm gonna rip the parchment into 3 pieces. I'm gonna draw an X on the north gate, and then I'm gonna draw a question mark, and I'm gonna put it next to east gate. I'm gonna put it next to south gate because we already know that they were able to get through.
Mark?
It's going to be a question mark next to the east gate and a question mark, and I'm going to put it next to the southwest gate because we already knew that they were able to somehow get to the north gate or north look, and the closest there would be north gate. And if you think about it, just statistically speaking, the odds of a goblin being able to get that far in town without any sort of sighting and news is really unlikely. Plus of the proximity to the north gate. So I'd like to believe that we know that there's a breach somewhere in the general vicinity of the north gate, so that we know we have to do something with the south and the east gate. So basically what Revan's plan would be is that we would have to take, it would be pretty simple. You just need to have a small group of guards that actually go around the outer and the inner gates at the same time, and they need to like clear snow and look for a hole and see if anything got dug up, because it's really easy to hide a hole or something of that sort with natural snow, especially in a place like Icewind Dale. And then with that, if we can find a hole anywhere around the southwest or the east gate, like the actual gates themselves, that makes everything a lot easier. But if it's around the base of like the middle of the walls anywhere, essentially what you would need to do is you would need to create a quarantine. And Revan's like writing all this stuff down.
I would assume that you're like speaking out loud to Grady, and he's like, okay, and he's like listening along to like you thinking out loud.
Yeah. So essentially, you would need to do a quarantine. Quarantines would be pretty easy. You'd only have to block off about a block in from the wall, and you'd probably want to go 1 or 2 blocks out from either way. After that, from wherever the hole is, you're obviously going to want to have to like plug the hole so that it is no longer viable. But the moment you plug the hole, you probably have like 24 to 48 hours before they figure out that you've plugged one of their entrances. And then you're going to have to do something about that. Maybe like a 24-hour guard in that general area to see if anyone comes by. Once you're done with that, you're probably going to want to start thinking about putting together hunters and such for a kill squad, because if they start figuring out that you're onto them, they're going to start gearing up for war. That's just kind of how their raids go. Once they know that they've gotten as much information as they can, they're just going to go for the hit. I would definitely expect them to come from the south and the north at the same time.
Revan. He's like, okay, I was following you for like 10 minutes.
I hand him a piece of paper with everything I just said in like,
my question is
Cliff Note form.
I like Morse code.
We were talking, and the only reason why we haven't sent anyone out is because, well, we don't have the adventurers to do so. We've already enlisted. We're enlisting guards to come because if you spoke to Speaker Shane, we're planning a defense.
Yep. Okay. So
we do have extra men.
So I'm going to continue with what I was saying, and you're going to hear it out all the way through to the end. But if you're cool with just letting this entire city, if people die, that's also cool. I can just go home and take care of my family. Like, which one would you like?
Get the fuck out of the office.
Cool. And then I'm going to take all my parchment and everything that I explained, and I'm going to rip it up and walk out.
Okay.
I wrote 2 copies, and I kept one for myself. But I'm gonna in front of him. I just tear it all up.
After he comes out, like if I'm still like speaking with Duvessa.
Well, I think you come out right when you're like, I think I left it back at the.
Okay, and I was like, yeah. Actually, I tossed it to Revan.
Yeah, and you're back, Revan. You're back like where you were before.
I pull out the half lava lamp.
Yeah, the half lava lamp.
May I?
Hand it to her.
Huh. This is interesting. And you say it made them tall. As she poses that question, Revan, you hear in your head again, Revan? Are you there?
I grab my talking stick. I'm like, yeah, but I'm in a work meeting. I will get to you as soon as I can. I'm so excited that you guys got the money. Love you. Peace.
As you say love you and you go to hang up, there was an earthquake, and that's where we'll end the session.
Ooh.
You're a dickhead. First off, there's so many issues with that. You can't use that thing more than once in a day is what I was told.
No. Which one? The sending stone? You can use the sending stone.
Yeah, well,
I mean,
cool.
I just want to say technically Bacon's the DM, and you can use the sending stone as many times as he says you can use it.
I like that answer.
I'm just going off what he told me when I first got it.
Did I say you could only use it once?
I asked you specifically how many uses I had. I asked you specifically how many uses I had a day, in case I needed to talk to them more, and you told me I had 1 use a day.
Let's see. Maybe I told you wrong.
I've got to say, as a player, it's good to be consistent. But I'm going to say, as a DM,
yeah, no, I'm not.
As
I'm
many
not
uses as you want.
Yeah, if you're saying it's more than 1 a day, I'm not going to argue with you. I'm just saying that's what you told me.
I think I probably did read you this, but we'll see. We'll play loosey goosey with it and see how it goes. But yeah,
that's because it's a story. It's a story point. Keep it.
But that was super fun, guys. That was awesome. Super
funny.
Was
awesome.
Thank you guys so much for the donations. We really appreciate that.
Yes, thank you.
And
I would like to point out that everything I said is pretty standard. You should be doing a scan of both sides of the wall. You should have a post 24 hours a day when you find the hole. You should be plugging the hole. And then you should have a kill squad ready, because you can't do a defensive at your line, because as soon as your line break. Yeah, but you can't do, this is like basic military. You can't have your defensive line be the edge of your civilization. The moment it breaks, you're fucked. It's just over.
I'm not disagreeing with you. There's just not enough people to have a basic military, or people who want to be in the military.
Just take the guards and put them a little bit further away, and then tell the people, like, hey, if shit starts going down, come a little closer to center.
Fair. Yeah, that's fair. They're just doing their thing.
They're all just idiots, and they don't know how to run a city properly, or at least it's defensives, and that's fine. When it all falls apart, Revan will laugh.
Convince the wrong person. Lady D apparently is it. Serious question, guys.
I like that Lady D. I'm putting that in my notes. That's what I'm gonna start
I
calling
literally
her
wasn't
from
about
now
to
on.
call her, but we ended the session.
Lady
Anyways,
D.
Lady D.
She might think that was funny.
She wasn't she recruited Revan, right?
Yeah.
And she was a
No,
halfling.
No, she called my town speaker, who was the halfling.
She's the halfling. Okay, so
Yeah.
I wasn't that crazy.
No, you're right. There was a town speaker.
Off of that.
There was a town speaker that was a halfling. It was just my town speaker that you've never met.
I assumed that's what you meant, but I'm really trying hard not to correct people when they're saying things that are wrong. Like, I just want them that if that's what they think, that's what it is.
No. That's what Mateo said. It happened.
Yeah,
We
yeah.
thought
So
she was a
and it's
halfling.
so much better.
So
The
I was so
amount-
checking, but I wasn't that crazy myself.
We do not know what
that's
Bacon
me.
drew. Bacon did the draw. He is the DM, so he's keeping a secret to use it against us at any given time.
Yeah.
And the goblin has a legendary action now.
Yeah, all goblins now.
All goblins now have a layer action, no matter where they are.
But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. We really appreciate it. I don't think I have any games coming up that are streamed. Mondo, do you have anything going on? Any games?
Sneaky hopping.
All right. So as long as I get out of work on time tomorrow, because I've been teasing it for days, over at the Mandalorian on the Twitch, I think I'm going to be doing some game prep and watching Gamera movies.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah. So
Gamera?
oh yeah, I love Gamera so much. Oh boy.
We were watching some the other day.
Yeah.
Is this because of? Does this all go back to fucking
To Tunk?
Tunk?
No, I don't think so. I think you
No. Yeah. I'm just a big Gamera fan.
I know, but it's just like Tunk low-key follower of Gamera. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
And then next week, not this week, but next week is when I have all of my other games. And if you follow me on at Twitter, Dharma Bob.
You have you're a mod now, so if you want to type anything in there.
Oh, dope! Yeah.
You can. I should probably get a something set up.
Yeah.
Just alert stuff.
But
if you guys haven't followed the channel yet, please do. We are about 16 followers away from what's it called? Affiliate. So we're pretty close there. Not too far off. Castle, or are you guys doing anything? Any streams that you guys have like scheduled? You know when you're gonna be there?
The closest thing to D&D I'm gonna be doing is grinding the F out of Tiny Tina's Wonderland.
That's close though, right?
That's
similar.
pretty close right now for me. The
So if you guys
first-person shooter that's themed on D&D. So if you like Borderlands humor or the idiocy that we had today, pretty spot on.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Pretty canon.
Anything from you?
Oh no.
Nope. Awesome. Well, thank you guys again. We are out of here until next Tuesday. See you guys.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Oh wait, I'm doing the thing.
You're doing
the thing. My name is Mondo, and I